How my mom loved and blessed me, unconditionally and the best way possible, by example. My mom, Marguerite Catherine Kiesecker Habermel, the reason for my short name, was the oldest of 8, helping raise younger siblings, a set of twins, and having 5 kids of her own, 20 years apart, so raising kids about 40 plus years and helping with granddaughters. Married 52 plus years to my dad, which was quite a feat on its own at times. She worked and helped out on a dairy farm, which milked twice daily, raised crops, had a big garden, she cooked 3 meals a day, she canned, we had pigs, she helped with the butchering and feeding everyone who came for butchering, raised chickens, sold eggs, she had turkeys at one time that she would dress for people who bought them for Thanksgiving. She loved animals and often raised orphan wildlife. You could ask Nikki about Charlie, or better yet, ask Wendy why she wore a helmet to my house to visit. Mom sewed. She made homemade bread, 6 loaves twice a week, though that was before my time. But she also made pies, plural, at least a dozen at a time. She was also very active in church, in Farm Bureau, the first and only female president. PTA, she's the originator of Fun Night. Through all of this, she was quiet and humble, serving others. She was scholarly, reading and studying the Bible, its history, its geography. She saved newspaper clippings, any articles that she found interesting. We found all kinds of handwritten notes of things she had studied. She saved everything, and you could go to her if you needed anything. She was so very busy and active, I once asked her for a day for just the 2 of us. Our first day in Charlottesville, when she was there for radiation treatments for her cancer, she said, "You always wanted a day, how about 14? She later gave me a coupon good for 1 day for ourselves, just the 2 of us. I'd like to think that I can cash that coupon in heaven, where a day could be 1,000 years. I've been rambling on, thinking of what I could say, and it's made me emotional, but even now, as she's been gone 28 years, if I could be half the woman she was, that would still be pretty terrific. She was a blessing to anyone who knew her. She loved unconditionally and unquestionably. I still miss her. Happy Mother's Day in heaven."
Hi, I'm Abby Wood. My mom is Gina Wood. And for this Mother's Day, we were told to make a video about our moms. And I just wanted to say that my mom has blessed me in so many ways. Oh, I'll get teary-eyed. Has blessed me in so many ways throughout my life. I think one of my favorite ones right now is that I'm trying to finish college and graduate. And she has just supported me through every single step. And I just love what I do. I love occupational therapy, and I love that she helps me love it even more. And she pushes me to finish those hard tests or those finals. And, you know, she makes me want to be a better person, and I strive every day to be just like her. So, happy Mother's Day to all of my favorite ladies out there, and, you know, my other mamas and grandmas, aunts, all those wonderful ladies out there. And I wish that you all are safe, happy, and healthy, and continue to be safe. Lots of love.
Hey Ma, sorry I'm not in the actual video. You can probably guess why. It's because I'm late. I'm actually in the parking lot right now, and I'm 22 minutes late. Sam, I'm sorry. But, I still wanted to make this video and wish you a happy Mother's Day. You have so many qualities that I admire. You are selfless, kind, empathetic, and strong. And those are all qualities that are super important to me and that you have taught me how to be. And I'm super proud of you. I think as a mom, it's really easy to be caught up in loving others so deeply and cheering your family on so much that you can forget to care about yourself or pursue your own goals. And watching you this past year just make that jump in your career and just not give up after so many discouraging moments, you kept pushing through it. And I just really admire that, and I'm proud of you, and I love you, and happy Mother's Day.
Hey guys, Rich asked me to share a little bit about how my mom has been a blessing in my life, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how she's always shown grace and kindness and love to others, and just been kind of an inspiration to me. She shows me that no matter what someone's done to you, you can always show them love and kindness, or no matter where they're at or where they're from or what they've done, she continually shows grace and love to people. I've seen people steal from her. She invites them into her home. I've seen people who abuse her. She sits them down for a meal and eats with them and prays with them. I've seen her do things that some people would scoff at, but my mom always loves people. She always shows grace. She did it to me when I was growing up. I've done some things that I am not proud of, but she never once turned her back on me, and that to me is Jesus. It's just everything about it says Jesus. It screams Jesus. He would never turn his back on us, and that makes my heart so happy to know. And I just know that my mom is the same way. She would never turn her back on anyone, and she loves us, loves people, just people, no matter what. And she shows grace and kindness and just love to everyone, and that is it. Like, it's just love. And for me, that's the one thing that I can take away from, that's one of the biggest things I can take away from what my mom showed me, is just love and grace. So I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. Peace.
When I think about how my mom has blessed me and others, I think about how all my friends know her as Mama Tammy, and she's the best cook I know, and she's good at making her cooking look like art. And she's really intentional with her gifts to us and others. She's always looking out for when someone else needs a pick-me-up, and she's very thoughtful with everything she does.
Yeah, in addition to all that, I'll tell a story that definitely made me, as a young kid, feel like my mom loved me a ton. So I remember there was a huge snowstorm, like feet of snow, and I was super excited to go outside and sled. So I get out there and all bundled up, but the snow's up to like my waist, and I try to sled and I can't because there's too much snow. So I come inside, I'm super bummed out, and so get undressed or whatever, and then my mom goes outside and shovels a path down our hill, just so that I can go sledding. And as a young kid, that was awesome, and definitely know she loves me. So.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
Love you.
Love you.
My mom is kind and humble. She's gentle, nurturing, very patient, very faithful. She prayed for me and fought for me in my youth, and I needed it, and I'm so grateful for that. She works really hard. She's always worked really hard at her job and, at her relationships and around, the house. Just, I don't remember her resting much. She loves to sing. It's my favorite thing about her. As a kid, she always had a song in her heart. If we were in the grocery store and there was a song playing, she was humming the melody or singing the harmony along with it, which annoyed me, I have to admit, but I find myself doing the same thing. So I love you, Mom, and happy Mother's Day.
I love my mom because no matter what, every day she always texts and calls me when I'm at college to make sure I'm doing okay and ask how I'm doing. I also love that she will listen to anything I have to say any time of day. She'll always listen to my problems and give me advice on whatever I have going on. I also love that she's taught me everything I know about cooking and even taught me how to crochet a blanket. So thanks, Mom. I love you.
So the question is, how did my mom in my life bless me and love me? I would say right off the bat, one way would be the work ethic. She came up through the Depression, so she instilled in all of us a can-do attitude that led to the crazy notion that I could build a house by myself. And so that's just one way that she blessed me, and I'm thankful for that.
Hey everybody, just wanted to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and thank you specifically to my mother for being there to support me through thick and thin during my life, support me as a kid, as a struggling student, as a college student, navigating the world around 9/11. Thank her for supporting me when I was without work, supporting me in my marriage, supporting me as a parent, and as being a good grandmother. And I just thank her every day for all she does for my family. And I love you.
Hey everyone, it's Mike and Betsy. Happy Mother's Day.
We thought we'd do a combined video so that since we've both been so close to both of our moms.
Fun fact, both of our moms had the same first name and both of them had the same birthday.
My mom has been my rock my entire life. She taught me how to be a mom. She's always been there for me no matter what. She's always been my biggest cheerleader. We talk every day. We look forward to our daily chats every morning. Either I call her or she calls me just to kind of give the daily report. She genuinely loves her grandchildren. She's a great grandmother, and she welcomed Mike into the family right away. Sometimes I think that she loves him more than she loves me. So she's taught me so much over the years, and I'm still learning from her today.
My mom, she was my voice of reason. She was the one that I went to when I needed an honest opinion. So she was a straight shooter. Sometimes I didn't like her opinion, but that's why I went to her, because she told it like it was. Her favorite order to the boys, myself and my two brothers, was sit down and cool your motor. Anytime that we would come there, she would say, sit down, have some dessert. She always had some sort of dessert. And I think about that often, especially now with so much time. When my life gets busy, those words ring true. Sit down and cool your motor.
So we just wanted to say how much we love both our moms, and we're just wishing the rest of the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. God bless.
Oh, hey there. I didn't notice you there. My name is Colin Donahue, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Mother's Day and what I think of my mom. You see, my mom, her name is Rhonda Donahue. You've probably met her. She is an inspiration, let me tell you. The thing about my mom, the thing that I love about my mom is that she always challenges me to think bigger, and she is always willing to entertain and humor my big dreams and my thoughts and my the things that I like to think about that may not be practical or make a lot of sense, or that maybe aren't fully fleshed out ideas, but she'll always sit there and listen and encourage that type of thinking. Every time I hang out with her, we always tend to spend several hours just talking, and usually really late. It'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning and we're just sitting talking. Everybody else is asleep and stuff. So that's some of my favorite things about my mom. I really appreciate that she's taking care of me and is constantly leading by example, and teaching me to think for myself and go out of my way to be the type of person that I should be, and a better husband and a better dad and a better son and a better brother. So that's what I love about my mom, Rhonda. She always does whatever she wants, whatever she puts her mind to, and she thinks big and acts big, and I really appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day.
Hi Mom, I just wanted to thank you so much for loving me every day and always supporting me and all of my siblings in whatever we do. And I also just wanted to say thank you for teaching me everything, teaching me how to cook and how to basically, you taught me so much. I've been homeschooled all my life, so. But also thank you for showing me how to love people.
Hi Mom, happy Mother's Day. You are truly the best. There is no one like you on this whole planet. You are a real mom to every single person you meet, and I have learned so much about how to love other people just from watching you. You're the best listener and the best advice giver. You always tell the truth with love and grace. You give the best gifts. You're so thoughtful and creative and intentional, and you're the best encourager. You've never discouraged a dream of mine or Abby's or Josh's or Ellie's, and you believe for us more than we could ever possibly believe for ourselves. You are the best mom in the whole world. We are so blessed to be your children. I want to be just like you. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. I miss you. Mwah.
So my mom, Sina, has been such a blessing to me. She's always been there, shown me unconditional love. No matter what, she's always there to help me with the boys when I need them. And even on days when she's off, she drives the almost 2 hours to either come pick them up or come stay with them if I can't find anybody else. So she is just such a blessing to me, and I love her very much, and I miss her during this time. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
Hi everyone, happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. I'd like to talk about how my mom has blessed me and loved me throughout my 35 years on this earth. She's done countless things for me, so many things that I can't even keep track of them. All the time, every day, it seems like she's thinking about me, I think. But I think the most important thing that she's done for me is that she's given me a great example of what it means to be a good mom. And I never realized how important that was until I had kids of my own. Then I realized that it was a very difficult job and a very important job. So I can only hope that I do the same. But I had a good example. So of course she did have a lot of experience before I came along, about 8 years. So, but anyway, thanks for being the best example, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Love you.